Hello, it's me, and this video is not about crafting. I just have some things out there for you to look at, pretties that I've tried to work on over the past little while. This video is a crafty update for my son, Christopher. He got released from the hospital on Friday or Saturday. He was released from the hospital with the information that he needed to take some medication, that it's a very, very rare parasite, that he needed to take the medication or it could kill him. And they gave him a prescription and released him from the hospital. So the following day, whichever day it probably was Monday or Tuesday, come to think of it. My days are all messed up. That the following day, we went into the pharmacy to pick up his medication. And for the 30 days of medication that he needed, it was $46,000. And the pharmacy had got the prescription the night before and didn't even order the medication because she thought it was a joke. So then that sent us into another tailspin. So then we spent 2 to 3 days chasing around trying to figure out, calling the manufacturer, calling the doctor to see if there was another medication, and seeing if there was any pharmaceutical programs that we could lower the medication to a reasonable price. Going all over the place, going crazy. So yesterday we went back into Winnemucca to see what we could do to get him his proper medication and everything. We did manage to bring it down into the $2,000 to $5,000 range, which is reasonable, and we can cover it. It stretches everybody's budget pretty good, but we can cover it, and we can get him the medication, but we can't get the medication ordered until Tuesday, and it takes 2 weeks for it to get here. So in the meantime, because of the holiday and everything, he's still not on the medication. So we're just praying that there's no ruptures or anything like that until he can get the medication. But they did give him some of the medication as he was in the hospital, so he should be good until Tuesday, when the manufacturer, Tuesday or Wednesday, the manufacturer is shipping the medication directly to him. So thank you for all of your prayers. Thank you for everything. I mean, all the blessings. I have another video because I've received more Happy Meal. Matter of fact, some of these boxes here have been used. I've used some of the things from the Happy Meal to make. He is doing good. So, you know that I do once a month shopping. My once a month shopping is generally on the 3rd of the month, unless I get paid early. Typically, I know immediately if I'm going to get paid early or anything else. But with everything going on, guess what? I didn't even realize that we got paid yesterday instead of today. And after being in town all day yesterday and all of the stress in my head not being in the proper place, we called today as a day off, and we won't go shopping until the 5th. We won't go in and do our monthly chores until the 5th. So my husband was like, okay, so let's just call it as a day off, easy day. We'll go in and see my eldest son and pick up things from the freezer and come home and have an easy day, right? My eldest son had to go to the emergency room today because he wore a neoprene mask for 12 hours straight because it's required at his workplace, and he woke up this morning unable to speak his throat swollen shut, and just not being able to breathe properly or anything else. So we rushed him in this afternoon into the emergency room to find out that the emergency room is closed. And on the sign on the door says, if you have an emergency, please call 911. I'm like, yeah, right. You're closed. Yeah. This is not an emergency to call 911, but it's an emergency that he needs to see a doctor about. I don't get it. I don't get it, folks. My brain cannot wrap around how an emergency room. So basically, I took him over to the drugstore, bought him some Benadryl, pumped him full of Benadryl. 20 minutes later, he was feeling better and brought him home. If that Benadryl wouldn't have worked, I don't know what I would have done. Because it still wouldn't have, when you're standing outside the hospital, you don't call 911. That's just crazy, people. Anyway, so my eldest son is now doing better. He's doing well. He has to get a doctor's note that he doesn't have to wear his mask because his mask is hurting him. It's like we've had 4 cases in our county. And our county is like, there's been 4 cases in our entire county. Come on, people. I get it. If you live in a city, you live somewhere where there's like anything serious. I get that he works at a truck stop and all of that kind of stuff. But every one of my boys have been tested, and they work at the truck stop where everybody's driving through. Because my youngest one, who works at the truck stop, was tested when he went into about his cyst, and my eldest one has been tested because of his babies, and neither one of them have had the virus. And they work at the truck stop and everything, so that was a concern. But I don't know. More people are getting sick now trying to wear the neoprene mask with the temperatures here above 100, more like 110 to 115, and trying to wear a neoprene mask, breathing through it for long hours. Yeah, it's not going to work, folks. I'm sorry. I get it. I do care about others. I wash my hands on a regular basis. If I'm going to sneeze or cough or whatever, I do put my mask up, but I don't wear it otherwise. Because it's like, I can't breathe through it. I cannot breathe through it. And now my kids are having allergic reactions to something to do with the mask. So it's like, I don't know what to tell people. Anyway, that's the update. I'm coming back in just a minute here to show you some Happy Mail. You have a great day. Love you very much. Bye-bye.